Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be my June favorites. I am very excited because I've got a lot of exciting stuff to share with you. Firstly, I have to start this video with this baby here. It's the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. I am in the shade Cusco, medium 1.5, but you can get yourself matched out at the nails counter. I suggest that you get it matched like somewhere here so that it kind of blends out with the rest of your makeup. This shade is perfect for me. I absolutely love this. It's like a dream BB, CC, whatever cream that has been combined by NARS. This is probably the most lightweight formula that I've ever tried. It's very suitable for work. It has like a nice pump there, and it just blends in really nicely in your skin. So how it looks like, and I usually kind of blend it out with a makeup sponge. It blends in really nicely. If you're looking for something to wear on an everyday basis for work, I highly recommend this. It says that it's a matte velvet, so don't expect like a fully matte face. It's on maybe usually about 6:15 a.m. and at 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. when I am in the toilet and I'm just looking at my face, I'm like, whoa, okay, actually I don't look too bad, because usually with other BB creams, you know, the makeup's pretty much gone through the day, but with this you still look pretty awesome at the end of the day. Next are these two Zoeva blush palettes, which I got when Sephora was having their 20% sale. I decided to shop online instead of in the store, and I picked out these two palettes. They are the Coral Spectrum palette, which looks like this inside. And then I got another one, which is the Pink Spectrum palette, which looks like this. So that's how they kind of compare. I got both of them because I remember they weren't that expensive compared to other blush palettes I've come across, and I really wanted to try how the quality of them are. They're really nice. You can literally mix all the colors in the palettes together. So for example, on my cheeks today, I'm using the Coral palette, and I was pretty much using a combination of these two in the beginning, and I topped it up with a little bit of this. It is quite pigmented, and the colors blend in really nicely. They're very thin and they pretty much fit in your bags like nothing, and I basically traveled recently with both palettes and didn't give me any problems. The only thing is the texture of what's outside is one of those textures that it will get dirty, so kind of something that you need to be aware of. We'll see a lot of fingerprints and a lot of makeup on it, but then again, that's the look of makeup that's loved. So for eyeliners, these are the K palette liners. I've got 3 of them to show you here. I love every single one of them. There's not much difference except that for one of them it's kind of dark brown. I got these from Beauty Carousel, and I really like it because it's very cheap. It's not very expensive. They have this little thing in there which allows you to shake it up, and you will always kind of use them up, and they just apply like a dream. So this is the black one, and I've got this other one which is also black, but in a different packaging. And then I've got this one which has Bulgarian rose water, and it's kind of like a dark brown color. So that's how they look like. They swatch like a normal eyeliner, but when you put it on, it's so easy to put on. The brush is kind of like a felt tip brush, but it's really good for beginners if you're just getting used to eyeliners, because when you apply them, it applies very thinly and then you can just start building it up. So I do have this black one here on my lids at the moment. I absolutely love it. It's just so easy to put on. I stay on really well for a really long time. I was wearing this black one yesterday, and at the end of the day I came back. I was quite surprised because the line was still so defined. You can still pretty much see all of the eyeliner, like as if you just placed it onto your eyes. So I really like those. Wanted to give that a shout out. To do with eyes as well would be my MAC 217 brush. I think I've mentioned this in a favorites before. Absolutely love this brush. This is definitely one of my favorite brush. I can see why it's such a cult favorite. I can see why a lot of brands started duping this. So the brush in itself, interesting design. When you look at it from the side, it kind of flares out a little bit. It kind of pulls up like that, and when you look at it from the front, it's just like a felt flat brush. And then, so this I've used it a while, so when you do wash it, it does get completely white and it does stay its shape. I just love it. I used it today to kind of do the outer crease of my eyes, and I did like a circular version kind of thing here. So you can use it for that, and then you can flip it around and blend it out. And this is pretty much the only brush I use the whole day, the whole week when I want to go for work. It's just really easy to pick a darker color, put it onto your crease. You don't have to use many different brushes. You can just use that one brush to do like a V shape. You can use it to blend it out, and then use another brush to put things on the lids. If you really want to use this brush to use things on the lids, you can use it as well. But it's just such a versatile brush. I actually got another one when I went to MAC the other day, so I have a spare now to use just in case something happens to this one. These are my favorite eyeshadows at the moment. They are the MAC Pearl Fusion eyeshadows. Yeah, Fusion Pearl Velux Pearl Fusion shadows. So I used to think that these were limited edition, but every time I go to MAC, I actually still see these around. They are not sold. I don't think they're sold separately. They are sold together with like a box, so it could be like a coral in a box or pink in a box, and that's how it looks up close. These are the two colors that I got. I absolutely love the consistency, the formula of this. I don't typically think that highly of MAC shadows. I've tried a few palettes and I'm like, okay, it's not too bad, but it's not like the best eyeshadows out there. But these are amazing. They are slightly frosty, but you can actually just use one palette for a full look. So I do have this palette here on my eyes. I only had like a coral color which I took from a different palette, but pretty much everything else is from this palette. It's very pigmented. Then the shimmery colors that come with it, for example this one, which is from this palette, is just so freaking gorgeous. Definitely one of the more pigmented shadows out there. So you can see this is the shimmery color there. It really, like, it's like as if you've wetted your eyeshadow brush and you've used it wet, and then these are the two colors, and this is the red color which I have on my eyes. So they're very pigmented, very easy to use. I do really like this, so I usually kind of travel with them. Once in a while when I get bored and I want to go back to something familiar, I go back to these ones. To lip related products, we're going to talk about lip care first, because I don't know, the weather has been too hot or haven't been drinking enough water, but my lips have just started to chap and they just look gross. Basically, I just always have to put on some lip color. But in terms of lip care, I have been using these two. This one through during the daytime is the YSL Lip Replumping Concentrate. It's an old favorite of mine. I haven't used it in a while, so I decided to whip it out. It's basically something that you have to squeeze it out from this tube. I have like a whitish color, so you can't use it on its own unless you have very fair skin. So it does have that Velux finish right there. It has a little bit of shimmer, so it's really cute to wear. You put it on top of your lip color if you want, and you can put it as a priming lip. So it says here that it's supposed to be a replumping one, but it's just generally a good lip care product to put on through the day. I really like this, so I'm going back to that. And then at night, I've been using this one by Philosophy. It's Kiss Me Tonight Lip Moisturizer. Love Philosophy and love their brands for it, and I've been using this. It doesn't have any scent whatsoever, so you just kind of put it a little bit. It doesn't have any color. It's kind of all natural that way, and it's just really cute. And you can use this on your lips. It doesn't have that annoying sticky feeling, so you can use it through the day as well. I've been using at night, and in the mornings I just feel like my lips are in a much better condition. They are not as dry as it was before, because I've tried. I thought it was because I didn't drink enough water. So I've been drinking a lot of water, but it just didn't help. My lips were still like chipping and all that. It wasn't cute. It totally wasn't cute. Okay, for lip products, these are my two favorite products, and I have neither of them on my lips, ironically. But I have to mention them. KatVon, the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Lolita. Favorite. I just freaking love it. I can go on a while talking about this. It's just so freaking, when I say liquid lipstick, this is hands down my favorite liquid lipstick formula of all time. It is already drying off to a matte finish, as you can see there. It's so bloody nice. The color is perfect. Everything is perfect about it. I've just been wearing this non-stop. I don't need a lip liner with this. It just goes on really nicely on my lips. When I can't decide what to wear on my lips, I will basically just be taking this out and wearing it. A little bit pricey. I think it's about 40-ish per lipstick, but oh my god, it is so worth it. Please Try it out. You will freaking love this. I highly recommend this to you. When my lips were getting chapped, I keep saying chipped. When my lips were getting really dry and chapped, and when I put on lip balm, you know, sometimes when your lips are so dry that even when you put on lip balm, it kind of accentuates the dryness even more, because stuff that's coming out, it's kind of like protruding out even more. I actually go to this instead, and even though my lips were in the driest condition, I put this on, and it's supposed to be a matte lipstick. It still glided on really nicely. It still kept my lips really moisturized and looks really nice, and I just love this so much. I've really been putting on a lot, and I don't usually reapply my lipstick when I'm at work. I usually put one lipstick on and I don't usually reapply through the day, but with this, my colleagues can tell you that I've been reapplying non-stop. I absolutely love this. Okay, a drugstore liquid lipstick that I've been loving is this Revlon one. It says that it's a matte lip color. It's not matte, but I'll explain why it's still a favorite. I got this knowing that it will never turn matte, but I still got it because the people who reviewed it so far, even though it doesn't dry up to a matte finish, it was still a really nice liquid lipstick to try out. So if you're looking for a nice drugstore one, I highly recommend this. This is in the color, it doesn't have a color here, but it's the purple color that they have. They don't have much color ranges, but the packaging, first of all, is divine. I really love the packaging. Revlon always does such a great job with the packaging. It has frosted feel here because it's supposed to be matte, and it comes out like that. It has a kind of like a flat spoolie, if you could see there. It smells candy, so I really like that. It comes with a flat spoolie and just applies so nicely. It's like got a nice moussey feel to it, so that's kind of how it looks like. I've just been putting these two in my bag because when I feel like using a nude lip, I'll go for this. When I feel like using something darker, I'll go for this one. So I really like it. It's not going to dry to a matte finish. It's going to be a semi-matte finish. But if you're okay with that, it's not going to be super glossy. So it's just kind of like semi-creamy finish. So if you're okay with that, you should definitely check this one out because it's a very good drugstore liquid lipstick that's out there now. So yeah. Sorry, I've been like a little bit in and out of this video. I don't really feel like I'm myself because I sprained my neck, so I had to take a lot of medication, so I'm feeling a little bit dizzy, a bit all over the place. So sorry if I don't make much sense, sorry if I'm not smiling enough in this video, but that's kind of the reason why. So, but in any way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun putting together all these things that I like and I can't really talk right now. So I'm going to go and try and fix my shoulder now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.